Hey guys, it's Megan Stecher for AfterbuzzTV, and I am at PaleyFest here in Beverly Hills, getting ready to talk to the stars of fall's biggest premieres. Hi everybody, it's Megan Stecher for AfterbuzzTV here with Marcia Gay Harden, star of the new show Code Black on CBS. The show looks very, very gritty and very real. Tell me about first day of filming. Was it more than you thought it would be?
It was so exciting, but what we have to learn in terms of training is so much more than I ever thought it would be. It is down and dirty medicine. It is raw. It is emergency room medicine in an overextended hospital with an overextended workforce and underpaid and like that. So it's crazy. It's not. This is not Cedars-Sinai. All right. This is inspired by county, and it's just in order to make it real, in order to honor the doctors, we have to sort of know what we're doing. So we've been blessed to have real medics and real people, real doctors on set, and real boot camp that we have to go through, and they're not real operations. We're working on dummies, but really intubating, and then we get to go to the hospital and trail real doctors and be in the emergency room with them. So I've seen some really incredible things.
Tell me more about this boot camp, because I've heard some other folks talking about it. What kinds of things did you learn, and were you working with real folks or just kind of dummies and prosthetics?
Well, boot camp is where all of us gathered working with the real medics, nurses, tech people, and we would learn how to do something, let's say an intubation or a chest tube or an IV or sutures or thoracotomy or, C-section. I mean, come on, like things that you would think, okay, please don't ever let that happen in an airport, because I don't want to pretend like I know. And we would learn enough to get by doing it on camera, but here's the interesting thing about knowledge, right? Once you learn a little bit, you want to know more. So I just don't want to know where I'm making the cut. I want to know why. Now I want to know what's underneath that, and what would happen if that got nicked, and why. And because those are things that often happen in the show and the surgery. So then you want to know more and more and more. So I feel like I'm learning a bit about medicine, a bit about anatomy, a bit about the body, and it is absolutely fascinating.
Amazing. So is this one of the things that drew you to the role? All of the grittiness and the realness and what you would have to learn?
The things that drew me to the role were absolutely that. All of the grittiness. The fact that it's docu-style, the fact that we could go and learn from real doctors, the fact that I hadn't seen anything like that before, really, and that I just felt very in touch with this particular this particular type of hospital. It's a county hospital, so they're serving an underprivileged factor, right, a lower income group base, and that's something we don't see a lot of. There's no clean walls here. There's no clean gray, and it's, like I said, it's not Cedars-Sinai. It's not Grey's Anatomy. It's not even ER. It's something of the people, by the people. That's what it feels like, and that's what drew me. The stories of these people, and the fact that this is an issue in medicine right now that we're all dealing with in America. It is a hugely important issue. Is social medicine, how we're paying for it, how insurance, immigrants, and how it's paid for. So that was interesting to me, and then the character and the fact of the universality of the emotions of the character. And in every hospital in America, in every ER room in America, there's a mother crying for a doctor to save her child, and there's a child crying for someone to help their aging parent make it through the heart attack they've just had. So that's universal. And that's not just in America, that's all over the world. And that drew me because those stories are so poignant that you can't help but relate.
So what are you tapping into? Because your character is tough. She's tough. They're calling her Dad in the pilot, from what I saw. So what are you tapping into that's bringing that toughness to the role?
I realized yesterday I'm tapping into my own dad. He was a military officer, a captain in the Navy, and he had a way of just saying, Marcia Gay, and you're like, yes, sir. You just responded to that kind of command. He had command. And then they've written it for me, and I guess I really have to give it back to my dad. It's something that I remember from him, and so I bring that to the role. My mother was much, much gentler. Marcia Gay, hello. She was a Southern lady.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time. I think you're amazing in the role, and I see that they're calling you away over here, so I don't want to get in trouble, but it was lovely to meet you. Thank you so much.